back. We have announcements today. We have another virtual class at 4:30 today. You'll be joining myself and Linda. Linda will be leading the class. I'll be assisting her at 4:30 today. So hope to see a lot of you guys today. On that, we will be using the Mind Body platform again. So we're finding it's a good transition, but I know some of you guys are getting used to the Zoom. Let us know if you like this one more or any feedback with the Mind Body platform. We also had a couple more votes come in this past couple of days of the schedule. Again, keep those votes coming because based on your votes, we tailor our schedule for the upcoming week. So let us know what you want to see, guys. We're providing you guys what you want to see, okay? It was a great express class yesterday. We'll have another express class next week on Tuesday as well. But I'm going to pass it over to Yash here for the workout.
Alright guys, here we have a 5-round workout here of 9 handstand push-ups and 12 deadlifts. So this is very similar to the volume you would do in Diane, so the 21, 15, 9 of handstand push-ups and deadlifts. You're just doing 15 more deadlifts, so that means your time should be kind of close to each other. So let's say if you have a 5-minute Diane, should be around 6 minutes. You're trying to aim for this workout, for example, since there's extra deadlifts there. But the same amount of volume, they're very close. So the handstand push-ups, deadlifts, I would say try to keep them unbroken as much as you can throughout the workout. If the 4th, 5th round, you have to break it up twice, especially for the deadlifts, that's fine, but make sure you're not breaking it up right off the bat. This is more for speed, so you want to be moving fast through this. Handstand push-ups, I know some of you might be struggling a little bit on the handstand push-ups, so it's okay to break 2 sets, but quick. So if you're doing a 5 and a 4, you're doing 6 and 3, quickly do that. Again, keep that intensity high. So you don't want this to be too long of a workout. I would say at least 10 minutes at most to do this workout, so 2 minutes per round. If you're kind of going into that 15, 20 minute mark, you'll be losing the intent of the workout. So try to pick a progression that'll keep you within that time range of 10 minutes or about 2 minutes per round. For your elite guys, you probably are going to go a little bit faster. So just to give you guys a time range, I would say around that 5-minute mark to like the fastest time, and 10-minute being around that average time there. So keep that in mind, guys, when you're doing this workout today. I'm going to pass it over to Eddie for the afterburner.
Afterburner, dual arm Turkish Getup. That's right, dual. So that means no arms. Pretty much might as well be called armless Turkish Getups because you're not using your arms to get up in your sit-up. But you guys will see how those are done later on in the segment. You guys are doing 6 of them. So you're doing 1, take a break as needed, repeat that again for 6 sets of the dual arm Turkish Getups. Okay? We'll see you next in the warm-up. Welcome back for the warm-up today. We're going to start off with 60 seconds on the floor for your the body tightener. This is the one you're pretty much reversing the hollow position, so you're facing the floor here. So find yourself a wall. You want to really push into the wall to really activate those lats. Keep your body nice and long, so pointing the toes away from you, glutes nice and tight. Once you've got that body tight, see if you can challenge yourself by bringing your chest slightly off the floor where you can get in this hollow position, holding that for 60 seconds, try to breathe through it. Once the 60 seconds are up, you're going to take this position. So while you're doing that body tightener, just try to think about what does it feel like. You're going to take that position and you're going to then mimic it up against the wall. You're going to go a wall-facing handstand, where you try to replicate the same body tightness. So from toes to fingertips, nice and tight, get hollow, get your body off the wall. The contact point is your toes, maybe your nose. That's it, guys. You're gonna hold that for 60 seconds as well. You're gonna do that once. Once you've done the 60-second body tightener and 60 seconds wall facing handstand, then we're gonna get into your next 3 rounds. 3 rounds, you have 3 movements. Starting off with good mornings. These good mornings can be done with a barbell, a dumbbell, a band, any object, really a backpack where you put it up on your back like it's supposed to be, guys. You're gonna go into good mornings so you can load it up. To load up those hamstrings, guys, you're gonna load up by hinging the hips, drop the chest, so whatever object you have in the back or even in the front, guys, whatever allows you to load up the hamstrings Then you're gonna drive the heels into the floor to activate and stand back up. Then you're gonna repeat that, roll back down, guys. Flat back, so active core, loading up the hamstring. Watch your knee position when you come up, and you're gonna drive the heels, come back up for a total of 10. Once you've done the 10, then you're going into a single arm deadlift. You're preparing the positions of the deadlift for the workout. So even though you're just using a single unilateral movement here, so single-sided movement, think about your knee position, how your hips are flexing first, where your weight is in your heels, guys, how active your core is. So you're reaching for the floor with that one object, you're standing it back up, guys, driving those heels, activating those hamstrings, get some more, keep looking straight, guys, keep that back flat. You're gonna do 8 on both sides. Once you've done the 8 on both sides, you're gonna go to the floor. So you're back on the floor for a Turkish sit-up. You got some Turkish get-ups in the afterburner if you're doing it, but use this time to get a little bit more out of your core and to get a press. So you're gonna go into your sit-up position, so you push that object looking up to the ceiling, up all the way up, guys, into that seated position. From there, you're gonna lower your object down to the shoulder, you're gonna press it back up. Then you're gonna lower yourself back down before you repeat it again. So you're gonna get your upper body off the floor, you're gonna bring that object down to the shoulders, you're gonna press it up. In that press, take advantage of trying to twist that bar, guys, twist that object to really activate the lats, torque the shoulder girdle, okay? You're going for 6 on both sides, then you're gonna start on round 2 and 3, starting with the 10 good mornings, then again the single-sided deadlift before you finish off with that Turkish sit-up and press. Have fun with this warm-up. We'll see you next in the workout. Okay, let's get into the progressions for today. For your handstand push-up, we're gonna start off for today with the dive bomber as your first progression. Okay, so for dive bomber, go as wide as you need to with your heels, depending on your hamstring or hip flexibility. Reach for the floor, guys. Remember, index finger, it's either straight or slightly pointed out. When you go down, you want to lean forward, so that means your weight shifts slightly forward, so that way your head's touching in front of your fingertips. Push those palms into the floor to lock out. Again, you're going to lean forward, tuck those elbows, push the palms to lock overhead. If the dive bomber is tough for you, progress it with a push-up, whatever that means for you. But if the dive bomber is manageable and you're not ready for the handstand, today we're going to go into push press to allow you guys to rep out the presses and also find the right progression in weight for yourself. Push press, again, to rep them out a little bit quicker to allow you guys for 2 minutes per round, if not quicker. So Yash is going to show you guys here the push press, which is a quick little dip, it's a small dip, drives to the heels, locks it out without a shrug. Brings that kettlebell back down, dips again. When you dip, do not let your knees go forward too much where it makes your weight shift forward. He keeps his weight consistent in his heels. Once he's done 9 on one side, he's going to switch over to the other side for 9 push presses as an alternative handstand progression. If you want to get to the handstand progression, kipping is good to go for today. So if you don't got ab mats, as we've been suggesting, stack a couple things underneath it, pillows, textbook, and then maybe a pillow on top. It's up to you guys. From here, body's nice and tight. You're gonna lower yourself down. Elbows are tucked in. You're gonna bring your knees down below your hip crease to allow you to drive up. If you need to see a lot of those, there was a nice video last week with Yash traveling around the world where he was really kipping nice and hard, just like he is right now, guys, that you can watch, okay? On that handstand push-up, the key thing is bring the knees below your hips to really drive through. When you drive through, try to drive up and through the wall to make sure you get all that power out of your heels and your hips, okay? Again, it's 9 handstand push-ups for whatever progression you choose. Once you've done that, you're gonna go into your deadlift. On the deadlift, today we're going to use a kettlebell, but we're going to loop a band as suggested. Use a band if you're looking to add a little bit more weight resistance to your training from home. The more slack you have on the outside, the tighter the band's gonna go. So if it's too tight, step a little bit wider to allow yourself to have a little bit more slack, okay, on the inside versus the outside, okay? Find that right position for yourself. From there, you're gonna grab your object, whatever that object may be, use a band with a backpack even, okay? From there, you're gonna stand it up. And today's workout is a little bit of a speed, 2 minutes around or less. So in those deadlifts, if your position is kept, think about ramping them out, almost a touch and go, okay, for your object, for your weight. If you're using a barbell, 225, 155 would be the suggested weight, just like Diane, guys. You got 12 of those deadlifts, 5 rounds total, 9 push-ups, 12 deadlifts. Let's try to do this sub 10 in today. Okay, welcome back for the afterburner. Going into the dual arm Turkish get up today, 6 total. Do one, take a break if needed. You're gonna start on the floor, just like any Turkish get up. This one's an interesting one, so we're gonna demonstrate it without any weight here. Always get the steps down first before you think about adding any weight, okay? Your arm's gonna start in the overhead position. You're in that sit-up position, so heels are on the floor. From there, you're gonna do an actual sit-up. So you're gonna go up. Notice now his back, Yashu's back is nice and flat. He's sitting on his bum. From there, he's gonna go to the 90-90, meaning knees are gonna drop down. So he's almost in that 90-90 position, sometimes that we warm up with. From there, you're gonna lean forward to shift your weight onto your knees. Open the hips, so you're now locked out. You're gonna swoop your heels back, so you're in this kneeled position. From there, you then go into a lunge position. Now you can stand up. You finish the movement going up, but you gotta reverse it back down. So to go back down, you're gonna lunge your knee down. You're gonna bring the other knee to the floor. From there, you're gonna sweep your heels in. You're gonna sit slowly back down, trying to get to that 90 position. So just as needed. From there, you're gonna sit on your bum. Okay, keep that control. Now you can lay back down onto the floor. Notice how tricky that is. It will take a lot of thinking, process power here, guys. So take it slow. Watch this segment over and over until you got it before you add any weight, okay? Again, you got 6 sets to do of single sets. Have fun with the dual arm Turkish get up.